Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to morEwish cuisine. Today I'm making no-bake eclair cake. It's a no-bake layered dessert with some vanilla pudding mixture layered with graham crackers and topped with some chocolate frosting. You guys eat this dessert at a very famous restaurant and I am sharing the same recipe with you guys today. I already shared this recipe a couple of years ago, but this is just a refresher video with the same recipe. So without further ado, let's go and make it happen. So let's say bismillah and start a recipe. First we're gonna make our pudding mixture. For that I am adding cold milk in a mixing bowl, and then I'll be adding some French vanilla flavored instant jello pudding. So you can use regular vanilla as well, but since I already told you I'm sharing a restaurant recipe, so I am using French vanilla flavor here today. So after adding the pudding mixture, start whisking until all the powder is mixed through with the milk, and then beat for like 3 to 5 minutes until you have a thickened pudding mixture. Then I'll be adding Cool Whip, a whole tub of Cool Whip in this mixture, and fold it until everything is combined. Now if you live somewhere where this Cool Whip is not available, you can use heavy whipping cream in there. So you can see a pale creamy custardy mixture is ready. Put this on the side, and now I'll take 9 by 13 inch glass dish and very lightly spray with some cooking oil, and then I will arrange some graham cracker layer at the bottom of the dish. Now if you live somewhere where the graham crackers are not available, or you don't like the flavor, so you can use any tea time biscuit for this recipe, like a Marie biscuit or any light flavor cookie. So just arrange the cookie at the bottom of this glass dish, and then just eyeball the pudding mixture and add the 1/3 of the mixture into this dish. With the help of spatula, just spread this pudding mixture on top of the graham crackers and just smooth the top. Now we'll add another layer of graham crackers on top of our dish. Graham crackers doesn't come in the size or shape of your glass dish, so you can easily trim your graham crackers with the help of a knife. And now I'm sharing another tip which I learned from a restaurant. Just take a piece of graham cracker, and for the rounded edges of my dish, I just very lightly slide the knife on top of the graham cracker and shape it into this circular from one side, and it can easily fit into my glass dish like so. Now with the remaining custard mixture, just spread the half of the mixture on top of the graham crackers and do the same. Just spread it on top of the graham crackers and smooth the top. Now if you have some broken crackers or the cookies, so just make sure you add in these two layers. Just the top layer and the bottom layer should have a full graham cracker cookie. Just spread the remaining pudding mixture, and here goes the last layer of graham crackers. Now this layer needs to be the full pieces of graham crackers, or as smooth as it possible, because when we spread the frosting, it won't spread it evenly. So now here you can see the smooth graham cracker layer is done. Just put it on the side and let's go and start making our chocolate frosting. For that I'm taking a large mixing bowl, and then we need some butter for this recipe. So I am melting the butter in the bowl, and now I'm adding some cooking oil. So this recipe calls for butter and oil both. Butter will help it to get hardened, at the same time oil will keep it softened and moistened. Now I'm adding some cocoa powder in there, and with the help of spoon I'm just mixing the cocoa powder with the oil and butter so it doesn't have any lumps remaining. Now I'll be adding some confectioner sugar or powdered sugar. Then goes the corn syrup. I'm using dark corn syrup here. You can use light as well. And now I'll be adding some vanilla essence. Now this recipe calls for milk. It's called for 3 tablespoons of milk, but I am adding little by little, so I just added like a tablespoon and a half. And now with the help of beater, I'll just mix until it turned into a smooth frosting. Now a frosting doesn't need to be very thick. At the same time, we don't want a runny frosting, so I added a little bit of more milk when I see that consistency is perfect. So I just mix it for like 3 to 5 minutes until everything is smooth and completely combined. So here you can see it's a pasty consistency of a frosting. If you think the frosting is still thick, you can add drop by drop milk in there. Now bring back for the prepared dessert and just spread the frosting on top of it. With the help of spatula, we just need to spread the frosting on top of the graham cracker layer. Just make sure the pudding mixture is not peeking through from the side, otherwise it will add into a frosting and doesn't look that good. or cookies are not sliding. So just spread the frosting and your no-bake eclair cake is ready. Just put this eclair cake in the fridge for at least 12 hours. Overnight is perfect, and you can easily take the slices out and serve it to your guests. It's perfect recipe for kids or adults. You can make it for a gathering or for your family. I have so many memories attached to this recipe. I was feeling so nostalgic when I was making this, and if you are trying this recipe at home, please let me know how it turned out with you. If you want to learn something else, let me know. Leave me a comment down below, and I will try my best to make it happen for you guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. And if you like this recipe, don't forget to click on the links to enjoy a lot more recipes like this.